big match. Let's go. We got ourselves an orc mirror at the bottom left. My fellow clanmate, the red orc. Not actually the red orc though. It's Jedi. Okay. And then at the top right, the yellow orc player from Oceania, it's Jatz. I believe Jatz is Australia region, not New Zealand. But I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Australia. Yo, what up, Tori? Those were some close. The second game especially was pretty close. Habitant was about to turn that around at a couple points, but not managing to heal up enough. But yeah, it looks like Jedi going for Blade Master. Jatz, on the other hand, doing the cheesy Jatz things. He's gonna be going the Farseer Headhunters and then likely a tower push. Classic Jatz, am I right? So we will have a mirror matchup with differing. Oh yeah, I can turn on booster too. With differing strats. And I think that's always one of the most fun things to see in mirror matchups, is when they are playing, you know, Blade versus Farseer, or Demon Hunter against Priestess, or Lich versus DK or Griplord or whatever. You know, when there's a difference in strategy, it makes the mirror matchups actually quite interesting. And oh my god, this dude, he's going for the 4 wood. Wait, how many wood peons? He actually has quite a lot of wood peons. I think you're actually supposed to cut wood peon production sooner with this strat. You're supposed to get like 4 wood peons and then just double barracks and just smash mass headhunters. But he is going to add in more peons, which indicates he might be doing something slightly different. He might be teching still, or he might be just wanting to have more wood so that he can support buying a lot of towers with peons. But yeah, it is going to be the cheesy double racks mass headhunters. Jedi, on the other hand, tech underway. No second burrow yet either. Now finally starting. And let's see where he decides to go. Will picks up some healing. There's no scout from either side. So Jedi is still unaware of exactly what he's facing. And looks like he's just going to go for a level 2 creep route. Both sides creeping. For Jatz, I think this is what he wants. He wants to be able to just get to level 3. If you can get level 3 on your Farseer and get those level 2 wolves active, they can be a real menace to deal with for your opponent, because those level 2 wolves are incredibly strong and very cheap mana cost as well. Another burrow on the way. So he will be fine for food supply for a long time. Starting to finally get some more grunts. Heal coming out. Might see him purchase some items here. Maybe a circlet. We do see a circlet. And he's going to just take a small camp, I think. Or is he going to scout? He will see the wolf though. This is big. To know that there's a wolf will indicate to Jedi that he's more likely facing headhunters. But he hasn't actually confirmed anything, because no scout yet from Jedi. Jatz only with that one wolf scout does see the blade and grunt. And it is the mass tier 1. So having these more peons does allow for him to tower, and it is exactly what he's going to do. See, now he has 270 wood, whereas normally you don't even build these peons for this type of push, and then you instead just build even more headhunters. But because he built those extra peons, he actually has like 300 wood right now to work with, and he can build towers. Got his level. Oh my god, he got Wand of Illusion too. Dude, I hate to say it, but this one is like literally over. I do not know how you can hold this. But we'll see what Jedi can do. But this is awful. Jedi actually got Wand of Illusion himself, which is a huge pickup. However, his Blade Master Needs a lot of time for his heal to finish, and he's going to lose his shop right at the start. Towers are going to start coming up. Shadowhunter's only halfway done. Grunt's a little late to arrive. Does have 2 Wand of Illusion uses though. If you can get them on the healthy Grunt, that would help a lot here. Otherwise, he needs to bring his peons out to fight. Okay, does get the Wand of Illusion out, but Jatz does focus one of the actual Grunts at the start. And the Blade Master gets dusted. Does have 1 salve left, but might be chased down by a wolf. And needs to find time to get that salve off. Heal wave coming out, but still dusted. Oh no, he's gonna get killed. Dust lasting long enough. Blade Master goes down. And this was a quick one. This was a very quick one. It was just sort of the type of strategy where if you have not scouted it or prepared for it, you're kind of just way behind. And Jedi there getting caught out with his units a little too weak at the moment. As you saw, his blade was only 250 health. He needed time for the salve to finish, but you do not have time when those towers start building and when your shop is under attack. So he just did not manage to mend the situation, and Jatz quickly taking that first game. You can add in a war mill and get up a defensive tower if you want, as well as fortified burrows eventually as well. Now there's a few things you can do. You can go Panda second as instead of Shadowhunter potentially. Get that Breath of Fire going. Yeah. So far, Jedi, let's see. Jedi spawning at the top right. Our Red Orc is going to go Blade Master Grunts once again, it looks like. And Jatz looking like he's going for that Farseer Headhunters once again. Unless Jatz decides to just go for a quick tech and still go Grunts. But I'm expecting Farseer Headhunters again, and it is the War Mill. We will see Headhunters. Does he change it up? Does he go one barracks and tech tier 2? Does he continue going the double barracks, just pump out those Headhunters? We shall see. But otherwise, so far, both sides playing the same game. Let me update the score as well. Jatz is ahead by 1-0 against Jedi. And so far, keeping up his peon production, but as we saw last time, that didn't indicate he wasn't going to go double racks. It just meant he wanted more peons to be able to produce towers as well. And it's going to be second burrow, so no second racks this time, unless he does it after the burrow. But I don't think you do it after the burrow. So I'm thinking we are going to see a tech this time, maybe with a Fire Lord second, and continue to do another push. Yeah, Jedi. Jedi actually did not scout this time either. So opting for the no scout, just believing in his Sword Saint, the Blade Master. And Jatz going right to creeping again, wants to get that level 3 as soon as possible. And Jatz was the one who actually scouted as well. And adds the second barracks. So I think he just wanted to see what it was, sees the Blade Master Grunts, goes for a second barracks again, wants to end the game quickly once again. This time the barracks is a little bit slower, but should be able to still produce effectively, even with it being a bit slower. And how does Jedi prepare for this? We see so far the same thing, a couple burrows being added. Because they were after the tech, it means his second grunt is going to be a bit late, just like last time. But he has slippers this time, he has circlet. Might buy another circlet in the center, or potentially a claws because there's a marketplace. And Jedi might be sitting pretty good. Yeah, both sides just continuing to creep. Wand of Lightning Shield, pretty bad for Jatz. Would be okay for Jedi. And he picks up another slippers. So a cheap and effective item. Having that extra agi helps a lot. Bit of tankiness through armor, bit of damage because he's an agi hero, and of course attack speed. Jatz. Oh, macro mistake. Oh no, Jatz. You're supposed to queue up another burrow. Oh, this burrow being late actually hurts a lot. Because he would like this to be finishing right now and be starting another headhunter. Like he could be starting a headhunter right now and then another headhunter in like 5 seconds. But instead, a bit behind here. So this push is going to be with basically 2 headhunters less than it could have right now. And that is a huge deal. He is going for the push though. We do see 4 peons being called. But this macro mistake, oof. And also his wood count is a bit lower as well. He did go for an upgrade. He's going for spiked barricades now too. But he does have 1-0 on his headhunters. Jedi is producing a 4th grunt, which will help a lot. And he's overall a bit healthier this time. Blade Master level 3 will also be huge. But he needs to be careful not to take a bunch of damage on this grunt. Shop going to die very quickly once again. Can he get there in time to save it? I do think this game, Jedi's in a much better shape, but we will see what he does here. I think focusing the Farseer, a valid option if he wants. Decides to sell an item, pick up a potion. Probably a good choice. 1 headhunter dying right away. And peons will be coming out to fight alongside the grunts. Nice speed scroll to get everything melee attacking right away. Blade Master going to town on the back line, starting to take out these headhunters. Shadowhunter out. He did sell the pendant, that was the item sold. Probably fine choice though, because he needs to keep those slippers. And going for the Farseer. Farseer half health, but there is no hex. It is heal wave. However, there is a heal potion on the blade, and blade will be able to survive. Might need to back up and use the salves though. Otherwise, Jedi not doing too bad. Needs to find time to take out this tower though. You do not want this to actually finish. But the damage to the headhunters and the Farseer is huge. But this tower is going to get up. There's spiked barricades on it as well. So the grunts are going to be hurting themselves. But Jatz's army is kind of weak. Farseer, oh my god, I didn't even see he got that low. He's at 13 health. Farseer is alive though, gets another wolf summon, but the headhunter army is weak. Jedi is managing to get another shop, and this shop is crucial. If he can get rid of this, oh no, the Farseer! No, he went too far forward. Jatz loses the Farseer. Close hold here, but Jedi should be able to do it, assuming he keeps his blade alive, but there's no mana. Do we see a purge? We do see a purge, but one just takes out the blade. Oh my god. Jedi's still fine though. He does have 1 grunt now. 1 grunt's going to fall. But getting rid of the Farseer is huge. However, this blade is a long ways away. The respawn time from the altar on a level 3 hero is like over 100 seconds. So that's a long time where Jedi needs to hold. However, there is Shaman on the way. You will be able to deal with wolves more effectively when the Farseer gets back. Looks like he's going to Tavern Rebuy. I think that's the right call for Jatz. Might even be the right call for Jedi, but I don't know if our red orc player can get to the center to do so. But he has taken out the towers. Might be able to take out this peon. And there probably won't be any more towers either. The peon count a little too low for Jatz to tower anymore. And he's on tier 1. Let's see. He is going to go for a shop, so he wants to get salves, clarities, and then push again, I assume. But it's just going to be more headhunters, and Jedi should theoretically be able to prepare well enough for this. Now that he has plenty of time. Blade Master is almost out. Shadowhunter should be able to reach level 3 by then. And it's looking very good for Jedi here. almost level 4 Farseer, but needs to find time to walk all the way back to his shop and then go back to push as well, and I don't know. Honestly, the play might be to creep this as Jatz. TP home, right? Rather than sell the TP, you want this push to be as fast as possible, so you can actually TP home, pick up your clarity, pick up your salve, maybe even a second clarity. Sell the Ring of Regen, sell the Gauntlet maybe, get Wand of Illusion, and then push. But Jedi's not gonna let that happen. Level 3 Blade is on the hunt. These items are huge. 2 Headhunters dying immediately before Jatz can get back home to heal them up. A 3rd Headhunter down, and this Blade is just too much. At some point, this guy is a hard carry. Headhunters dropping left and right. No tech underway, so Jatz does not have any backup plan. He'll sell. Oh my! He tries to heal the Headhunter, but just a one-hit KO. The Sword Saint strikes again. How can you mess with this Blade Master? This thing just chops, bro. Oh my god. Half of Jatz's army disappeared there. Book of the Dead is actually a reasonably decent item against what he's facing. It's a lot more bodies, can block off. Oh my god, he actually got the blade super low there. Jedi being a little too aggressive with his blade, maybe distracted with dealing with his Shadowhunter, but he has a greater healing. And he got Vamp Aura. Jatz going for the kill though, trying to see what he can pick off. Blade comes in invis, no dust available. And should be able to see a heal potion past, salve come out, and a heal wave. And then that blade will be fine. We do see the heal potion. Jedi losing a little more than he would have liked there, but you know, with items, this Blade Master is just too much to deal with. Book of the Dead though, this Book of the Dead, huge pickup. I think one of the better items he could have actually got there. A lot more bodies on the field helps Jatz a lot here, but there's so many grunts. We have 6 grunts, more grunts on the way. No brute strength though, and Jedi going straight for the hero. Jatz having to TP out. Does get a grunt in the end, but there's just so much left still. And with 4/4 heroes, Vamp Aura, Heal Scroll, it's an uphill fight for Jatz. He is going for tier 2 now though. So mixing it up, maybe going to get level 5 Farseer and then some sort of second hero and push again. With level 3 Wolves plus... I don't even know. Beastmaster? Fire Lord? Tinker? Something like that, like a summon type hero. Maybe those summons can be enough. There isn't actually much shaman. Only one on the field and a second one on the way. Brute strength finally researched as well. There's so many grunts. The classic grunt shaman build, so popular these days. Oh my god, we see a Zeppelin. Probably a good choice for keeping the Farseer alive, as well as microing around Headhunters. But still going to be very rough. This Blade Master kills super quick. Look at this. He just like 3-hit kills a Headhunter from full health. Zeppelin taking a bit of damage here. We'll see a purge on one of the wolves, and we might see Jedi. He takes out the Headhunter as well. Might see him snag this item real quick too. Yeah, heal wave's coming out. A little low on mana for this Shadowhunter though. But this army is just so huge. So many grunts. You really want a huge number advantage on the Headhunters. Zeppelin not being used to save the Farseer yet. Grunts reaching the backline. Headhunters just having to run. Does pick up a few different red health Headhunters in the end. But it's really hard to keep them up. And he's going tier 3! Jatz wants to play the late game. Get tier 3. Get likely Shadowhunter, TC, Aura, Berserker form, and see what he can do on 50 food. However, Jedi is already at 50 food and going to have his own tier 3 soon. And once you get Orb of Lightning on this blade, oh my, Hex coming out on the Farseer. This Farseer can't really get away. Speed scroll still on cooldown. Purge coming out. Oh, Purge also denies the pickup from the Zeppelin, but eventually gets it loaded. However, this Farseer has a long ways to go before it can get healed. Grunts reaching the back line. Lightning shield. Zapping everything. Oh my, double kill for the lightning shield. Shop going to go down here. Jatz trying to pick up some items real quick if he can. But there's just so many grunts. Level 5 blade. Level 3 crit picked up. This dude hits hard. Look at those slippers. Circlets. Vamp aura. Oh my god. Blade Master getting like 5 health every hit, 6 health. Oh, and Jatz calls the GG. Oh my god. We have a series on our hands. 1-1. Does Jatz try for a different strategy this time? It looked like last time he was prepared to go a different strategy, but then he saw the Blade Master again, and the Blade Master grunts, and he opted to add the second barracks after. So maybe this is just his style against Blade Master. Yeah, Jedi doing some nice focus fire, getting the Farseer out of the fight. We'll see what happens this time. Top left, Spawn, our red orc player Jedi. Going once again for Blade Master grunts, I believe. And bottom right, our yellow orc player Jatz. Also, once again, going for the Farseer Headhunters, it looks like. Interesting to see if he goes for a second barracks again. Or if he waits to, like if he decides to scout, see if there's a blade and then do second barracks. Yeah, overall, seems they're pretty set on their main strategy for Orkmir. First barracks coming out. Last time he went for second burrow and then scouted and added a second barracks. The first game I think he went second barracks and then second burrow and then like didn't scout at all. So let's see what he decides this time. And it's looking like it's going to be, yeah, it is once again the build he did in the first game. Second barracks right away. And now he will add in the second burrow and just start massing headhunters. We are going to have a healthy count of peons on wood as well so that he can tower later. So this is going to be a tier 1 push somewhere around 30 something food. Basically after his Farseer reaches level 3, he will push with those big damage dealing wolves and just try to end the game. Jedi on the other hand, no scout again. So apparently in mirror matchups, prefers to not have to send a peon out to scout and instead just play straight up. Hope that you have enough to hold the push. But this time, Jatz not actually going for a creeping, he's going for the harass. And this harass is actually a bit annoying for Jedi because the blade is really low. This blade is below 100 health and needs to reach his shop. A huge annoyance for Jedi, getting caught out here. And now Burrow under attack. Going to be able to sell his TP, pick up some healing, but needs a lot of time before this healing actually finishes. Continuing to run from the wolf, whereas Jatz going into the main as headhunters on the way. Going to be able to force some repair here, but grunts aren't too expensive to afford because no wood cost attached to them, so having to take these peons off wood, not a huge deal. And he does have a very safe second burrow coming up in the back. I think Jatz wanted to cancel this, but very nice positioning in the back here, not allowing Jatz to see it easily and not being able to cancel it. He is putting a lot of damage onto this shop though, and Jedi only just now getting his second grunt built. We see some repair coming out. Blade Master still has not healed up, putting some damage on the Farseer though. And this is key, you want to get the Farseer away so that you have time to stabilize. but he will need time himself to salve up. However, this Farseer does not have healing. There is no shop, and he has not set up an aggressive shop yet, but he is already bringing the peons over. It's going to be a level 1 push this time rather than level 3. But the Farseer starting to become a little low here. Not going to be able to hold out for much longer if the Blademaster wind walks in after healing a bit. Needs to be careful not to take too much damage on these grunts though. Should buy another set of salves or 2. And picks up a heal potion. Oh, 2 heal potions. So relying heavily on the blade. With a level 1 blade, I'm not sure if it's right to get double heal potion already, but I think he just wanted to be safe and get what he can from the shop before it dies. Does get a salve as well. We see no brute strength as there is no wood on Jedi's side. It should just be more grunts. And he can't even afford a second hero yet. Just now reaching 100 wood. Should see a second hero and a grunt starting to come out. And Jedi in a rough spot here, going for the Farseer, wants to get rid of him. But there's towers already on the way. Shop coming up for Jatz as well. Will be able to get salves himself. And these towers, these are the problem, because you have to cancel these. But in order to cancel them, you're losing all your grunts. We see Jedi's grunts dissipating. He has nothing left. 1 Blademaster to fight it off. And just a little underprepared for this sort of all-in strategy. Jatz proving once again, towers OP, XD. But yeah, Jedi continuing to do what he can, focusing the Farseer, but there is salves now, and without anything like boots or speed, scroll of speed, the Farseer will be able to heal fine. And with the Farseer getting healed, it's going to be tough for Jedi to hold on. Jedi does call the GG. He was actually getting rid of quite a lot of the Headhunters, but he just did not have anything himself, not being able to afford much as he was low on wood. Needed to get more grunts out sooner. And Jatz with the 2-1.